Hi, Floss Tube.
Hi, Floss Tube.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jane.
And we're the BosStitchers. Today is Saturday, August 27th, and this is episode 51. Thanks for joining us. It's a special day here today at BosStitchers.
It is.
Because we
celebrated. Yes. We didn't get to celebrate last time. So we are celebrating our 2-year Flossiversary.
Yes.
And, I'm going to take a sip too.
Very good.
Not bad. So our anniversary was on the 20th, and we filmed before the 20th, and then we're filming after. So, we get to celebrate for 2
twice.
weeks, right? So, thank you for joining us. For those of you who have come back time after time for our nonsense, we appreciate it. And to any new viewers, thanks for joining us. We hope you like what you see. So today we went to the World in Stitches.
Yes.
We had a great day. We actually got some things accomplished today.
We did actually get some stitching done. Yeah. Among some chatter.
Right. Always fun to go there, see all the folks.
Yeah.
And so I'm on a no buying spree.
A strict.
Yes. Strict no buying. Sort of. But
semi-strict.
Yeah. But Randy was busy putting in orders from Expo, so she's going to have a lot in the shop.
Yeah. There'll be a lot of temptation coming.
There will be, yes. So make sure if you live nearby to go see Randy, because she will have a lot in the shop. So
be prepared.
Yeah. So you went last week. Tell us about your adventures.
I went Thursday night to the Institute of Contemporary Art in Boston, and it is in a beautiful spot, as Jane knows, on the South Boston waterfront.
Yeah.
Gorgeous backdrop of Boston Harbor. And Thursdays are free there. And in the summer, they have Berkeley College of Music students, come and play there. So you get to sit outside by the water, take in this great view, hear great music. And I had, if you plan ahead and you get tickets to go inside the museum, which we did this time, my husband and I, and I had heard that there was a embroidery exhibit there. So we went in, and it turned out to be a spectacular cross-stitch exhibit.
That's awesome.
Jane is going to work her magic and insert a couple of pictures that we took when we were there. And very cool. I just encourage anybody who's able to, either lives in the Boston area or able to come here, to come and look at it. It's really beautiful. The artist's name is Jordan Nasser, and he's a Palestinian artist, and he, I guess, developed the concept of this. I'm sure he didn't do all the stitching himself. He certainly had a lot of helpers, but it's traditional Palestinian techniques and patterns that are used, and it is just gorgeous. It's so worth going in to see. So that was really nice. Yeah.
Guess what I'm going to tell Howie that we're doing this coming week.
I got his plans for him.
Right. That sounds really nice.
It really is terrific. Yeah.
That's great.
And, whether you like cross stitch or not, it's always like the walkway along the water there, and, it's a beautiful take.
And did they, after your little tour,
Yes.
did they bring you, drop you off in the gift shop?
Yes, you actually kind of have to seek it out there, I admit. And not that I really expected there to be any cross stitch related items, but sadly there were not. There were photographs.
Okay.
And they were on some items of the things, but I would have liked the materials, but yeah. Although I will say that gift shop is consistently voted as one of the best museum gift shops, around. So
it is pretty nice.
it is, yeah. They have some pretty unique items there.
Yeah. So, like I said, that's Howie and I are gonna.
You got your plans.
I hope it doesn't rain this week. We'll plan on going some night this week.
Because especially if you get there on Thursday. Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. Yeah.
You? What have you been up to?
Let's see. What have I been up to?
Did you work a little in between the vacations?
I did, and trying to get ready for my next vacation.
Yeah.
So, not really a lot. No,
Low-key.
took care of my niece a couple of times, but
it's always a joy.
Yeah.
Not
a lot.
All right.
So, I've been trying to get some stitching done. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Jane, would you like to throw out the first stitch?
I would. All right. So let's start with temperature butterflies. This is a chart from Stitchin Mommy, and you can find this in her Etsy shop. And temperature butterflies are, you stitch one butterfly a month, and each section of the butterfly represents a temperature of the high temperature of the day. So for me,
I'm expecting to see a lot of red.
I keep this in my my Boston Red Sox project bag that my friend Missy made me, and let's see, I'm stitching this on a 28 count Lugana called Glacier from Picture This Plus. And every month I kind of feel like, oh boy, I gotta stitch all the outline of the butterfly before I can get to the fill-in. So what I've been working really hard on for the past, since we saw you last, is I decided that I would outline all the butterflies so that when the month starts or at the end of the month, then I can just fill in. So this is my piece.
Wow,
so far.
That's impressive, Jane.
And rather than doing them 4 across and 3 down, clearly I'm doing them 3 across and 4 down. But all of the bones of the butterflies are done. And all I'll have to do now is fill in and then back stitch the antenna.
That's great.
So
that's going to make that a lot easier to zip through those
I think
every
so.
month.
Yeah. So here's where I am currently, and this was July, so that's done. And then I did start filling in some of August, and that's the middle one here. And so now, filling it in it really goes pretty quick. And what I have done with the other ones is I wait until the end of the month, and then fill it all in, then start filling it all in so that I know what all the temperatures are.
Yeah, that's probably easier then.
Yeah, because sometimes the temperatures are the same in, sections next to each other. So then I can just keep stitching.
Right.
And so that is that.
That's a good plan.
So the second one, and I believe that our friend Missy from Two Needles Pulling Thread and I feel the same way. We have winter projects that, or snow day projects. Whenever it snows, we stitch on a particular project. I've had this project for a while now, and I just want to get it finished. So I will have another snow day project for this winter, but I'm going to try to get my current snow day project finished and off my whip list. And the snow day project that I have is called Button Up from the Prairie Schooler. I am stitching this on 32 count white Lugana. And I had a very successful day today because I finished a block. And here is what it looks like. And this is the block that I finished today, this one. And I have started on another block. Now, I'm changing this up a bit. All of these squares, except for the words, have a person in them, except for the one up here in the corner. And I decided that I wanted a person in all of my squares. So I took another Prairie Schooler chart called Winter Wind. And I'm doing the little guy right here on the sled. Now, of course, because this is the way things work.
Yes.
The size of this one is not the size of the others.
Did you have to do much adjusting?
Not much. It is this little sled guy is 2 stitches smaller. Well, I guess I could say that it's one stitch smaller all the way around.
Oh, okay.
So I have to add 1 stitch on each side.
Okay.
Which is fine, and which I'm doing. So I started that also, and that should these squares actually go pretty quickly.
Do they? Yeah. That's good because they're fairly dense.
Yeah.
Stitching.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But for some reason they go pretty quick.
Yeah, that's good.
And then the wording up here says button up to the chin till May comes in, and then it says winter. So here in New England, we're not really buttoning up to the chin until May.
Thank God.
Right. Yeah. So I've been kind of playing around with words, and I thought I did rechart this to button up to the chin till spring comes in.
Okay.
And then Missy said that she saw that someone had recharted it to say button up to the chin, watch the snow fun begin.
Oh,
so that's kind of cute.
That is cute.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, maybe just a little change to that. Button up to the chin, let the snow fun begin.
Okay.
So I'm kind of playing with that
Betwixt
too.
and between.
So yeah. But anyway, I have to make a decision soon because this is going to be done.
There.
And what's even better is I get to cross off one of my Boss Me stitches, because one of them was to finish a square and start a new one.
Oh,
so
done.
There you go.
Check.
What I should have done though is split it into 2, right? 2 squares, right? 2 Boss Me squares. One should have been finish a square. The other one should have been start a new one. But
yeah, you really pushed yourself.
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah. I did. I was sweating it out. And then The other thing that I started, oh, here it is. Excuse me. In September, the second week of September, I am going on a cruise to Alaska. And I'm going with my great nephew, my godson, and my sister by choice. I thought it would be, well, actually, my sister, Heather, thought it would be nice because she has seen me stitch sleds. Wouldn't it be great if you stitched a sled for everybody going on the cruise? Hey, Heather, that would be great. Let me show you how to cross stitch.
But take you up on that, huh?
But actually, and Heather's father's going too. So there will be 5 of us. Howie has to work. So anyway, but that's the way things go sometimes. Yeah. But so anyway, there'll be 5 of us, so I have to stitch 4 sleds. And I decided that, and I can't find it, I can't find my original pattern, but I have the working copy. I'm doing the Foxwood Crossings, they're called Sledding Friends, and there's a snowman, an Eskimo, and a penguin. So I'm going to do the Eskimo for everyone, and I'm going to just do them in different like colors.
Oh, good idea.
So I asked everybody their favorite color, and so I've started them. So this is the outline, and it's a really cute. It is a cute.
It is a really cute one.
They are.
That's my favorite.
They do come out really nice. Yeah.
Although I do like those birds too.
This is a needle minder that I got from Brenda, Handwork Maniac at StitchCon. That was really cute. So I'll be working on those, and we fly.
To be finished before. Get on board.
So we fly out the 11th, September 11th.
Okay.
So I got to get stitching on those.
Yeah.
But I got some time.
All right.
I got time. I have plenty of time.
Good.
So those are my whips. What do you got?
All right. I got a few here. Let's see. So this first one, I really didn't get a whole lot done on, but I did a little on it at World of Stitches today. This is Prim Village by Laurie Holt. And I'm on my 3rd house, the yellow one. Mm-hmm. So I got a little bit more on that today. Got the roof on. Nice. Starting on the windows. Mm-hmm. And this is on Laurie Holt's 25 count oatmeal. And nice. It's a fun stitch. I want to keep at this one until I get that house done. Mm-hmm. I did, when I started off, I was doing a house a month, but I have fallen off of that, but I do want to get back on to that.
What's that needle minder? That's cute.
Yeah, I'm not positive about this. I may have got that in the Autumn Lane box that I won last year at Galleria. It is a nice one.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
All right, next is somewhat of a long forgotten whip that I just discovered as I've said in recent episodes. My son moved back. He moved in yesterday. And so my crafting space has been repurposed again. So I've, kind of been hastily going through things and trying desperately to remember where I'm putting them. And so I came across this one. I have already done this, one set of these before that I gave to a coworker for a gift. But I'm on my next set, and there I am on Santa's sleigh. So I'm going to try to finish that. This is it goes quite quickly in that it's a variegated thread, so no color changes. And this is Color and Cotton's Bing Cherry, which I really like. So that's a fun little stitch. And
where'd you get those towels?
I believe I got those from 123.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think lastly, this is sort of a twofer before because I had
This will flow nicely into our next segment.
Yeah, exactly. This is from Herrschners. This is Sweet as Pie plastic canvas coaster kit, and the coasters are these nice little pie tins, tart tins that you use. And let's see, I guess I should wait till to divulge that. Sorry for the hanging thread on this, but this is the lemon meringue pie. I love that yellow.
Yeah.
This is a fun one.
Yeah.
You
That's
can see
great.
that.
Look at how
Yeah.
look at how bright that is. That's nice.
That's fun to look at. And then the big reveal is that
Should
I was
we move on to? Are you done with your whips?
I think I am.
All right. Well, let's
All
move on to
right.
finishes then.
So I was very, very close to a finish on this one, the cherry pie, which is my favorite. So that one is all set.
That's great.
Yeah, it was good.
You're not going to use these as coasters, I hope.
Yeah, I don't know. No. Yeah, I guess I'll have to figure out either they'll be a gift or I'll have to figure out where to put them somewhere. You can kind of see that. Yeah.
You got some wall space here.
Yeah, we got wall space.
Yeah,
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
And then I have one other finish, and this was also one that was very close to completion last time, and I just finished that today at the World in Stitches. And this is Prairie Schooler Santa, and that is from 2018. And sorry that I didn't have a chance to iron it, but there it is.
That's beautiful.
Let it snow.
Yeah. Can I hold it a little closer?
Yes, you can. And that is done on the recommended 18 count khaki putty. So I've decided I'm going to do, I pretty much always have a Prairie Schooler Santa going now. And I've decided that I think I'm going to do them all in that. I've done the first couple in other fabrics, which I liked, but I think for consistency's sake, I'm going to do them all in this going forward from now on. Who am I to, second guess Prairie Schooler on colors anyway?
So are
that's
you going to have that finish? How are you going to have that finished?
I am going to contact our finisher, Janet, and she has done the others that I finished. I think there's 3 now that she's finished for me as stand-ups.
So you're going to continue with the stand-ups?
Yeah, yeah. She's really done a lovely job, as you know, on those. So, so that's my plan.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I have no finishes.
Okay.
So,
all right. Want to move into haul?
Well, yeah. Let's
then?
move into haul.
All right.
Oh, you know what we should do before haul?
Yes.
What
would you like?
I would like to do this.
Oh, yes. So we had, for reaching 700 subscribers, we had 7 past the stash items, and we picked those right before our last episode. And we've heard back from 5 people and have sent those items out. But there were 2 people that we haven't heard back from yet. And I think we're going to give people like another week.
Yeah.
If we hear from those viewers. And if not, we're going to pick for the next 2 winners in each of those categories.
Do you want to say who?
Sure. The person, let me just get this right, which? Yes, okay. For the Language of Flowers, I think I've got that title right.
Yeah.
Lovely Rosewood Manor chart. That it was won by Nupur, Nupur. So if you could contact us, if you would like that chart, please let us know. And Christy Martin won the Kit Shop. I guess the full name was Flower Shop.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Shop was the key word. So if you both are listening and would like those, please contact us. Shall we say by September 2nd?
Yeah.
Okay. And otherwise, again, we'll
Yep.
go on and pick another winner from there.
Yep. All right. So now, you want to do haul first?
Oh, yeah. Well, mine's going to be very short. As I said to Jane, I had a little bit of haul. I pulled it out the other night, so I know right where it is in our new setup, and I don't know where that went. I'm sure it's somewhere on the premises and it will show up someday, but a couple of things I really like. But anyway, we'll get to that. So in the meantime, I did pick up my previous, I'm going to take that out, my previous trip to the World in Stitches. I picked up this hands-on design, Beach Please, which is no doubt familiar to many of you. I love those little, I love those little motifs, and I don't know how much of a close-up you can get on that, but Kathy did something really clever with those on paper.
See if I can get the glare off.
Okay.
Yeah.
She did them on perforated paper and put a foam board, I would assume, underneath it, and then
Put it in a
framed
shadow
box. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm going to be clever enough to get this done, but I might try it that way. I really like that.
I think it's really cute.
I mean, I love this finish too.
Yeah.
She did a lovely job on that too.
There's a lot you can do with those.
Yeah, yeah. And you want me to hurry up and finish this so you can do these too, right?
Yeah,
So
I'm chomping at the bit.
Gotta get cracking on those.
Yeah. Well,
and then the one other thing that I have is that I was totally enabled by Deborah today at the World in Stitches. She was talking about this mystery sale that she is doing with it's the patent is by Lola Crow Etsy shop, and Jane will try to get a visual of that. And it's Halloween, the Haunted Library.
Yeah.
And there's a sale, which Deborah and I'm sure some other people from the World in Stitches and many others will jump in on. And it really is like, it was just so cute. The what is the first piece that's shown is the landing, I guess you'd say, at the library or balcony or something. And the dead librarian is what the it's like chapter 1, and the dead librarian is chapter 1. So that's sort of what grabbed us all, I think. So I did decide to jump on the bandwagon.
It is cute.
Knowing me, I won't be keeping up with the sale, but I'll have it to go back to at some point.
That's right.
Yeah.
For your Halloween stitching.
Yes.
Your Halloween stitching stash.
Right.
That it for you?
That's it.
Okay. Well, I don't have much either because I'm on a no spending spree, but I guess I had a question. So if I don't actually spend money on it.
Yes. I see a loophole coming.
If I don't spend money on it, is it really Paul.
I think
It
it's
kind
really
of is,
Paul,
right? Yeah.
but I don't think it goes against your
Okay.
newfound
Okay.
policy.
All right. Well,
I'm giving you a dispensation.
Okay. All right. Well, let me show you what I got. So, 123 was having a sale on a couple of things that I have been wanting.
I didn't see that.
Well, so first of all, let me just pull this out here. This is a chart that I've wanted for a while, and it went on sale. And this is Praiseworthy Stitches, and this is the Gingerbread Cottage Drum.
That's very cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. Now, I most likely will not do it in a drum. I think drums are really cute, but the issue I have with drums is that you can't see the whole chart.
That's true.
But this is what it was. This is what it looks like. Not doing the drum. Yeah. So I think that's I think that's really cute.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And this was on sale.
How big is that, Jane?
189 by 120. Wow. Oh, 120 is not bad. 189 though.
Yeah,
it's long.
yeah.
The reason I felt okay buying this is because I got some stitchy kindness from our friends Missy and Kathy, and Chris and I each got a 123 gift card. And did you use yours?
I used mine. Yeah.
So
and it was fun.
I was waiting for the perfect moment, and this was it. So I got this, and then also I use clip magnets. Clip magnifiers on my Q-snaps, and this was also on sale. So I picked up another one of these, and these do last for quite a while. Sometimes the neck starts getting a little flimsy, and it almost kind of breaks inside or something, and then it starts getting kind of wobbly. But I have one of these at work. I have one at home, and then I want to keep like one in my bag, because sometimes if I just kind of pick up my bag and like leave quickly, I forget it. So if I always have one in my bag, then I will always have it. And I can just quickly show you, how this works. So Q-snap, and this is the one that I currently have. And so it just clips on here, the Q-snap, and then, it's really, I don't usually, at home I stitch with a light, but usually if I'm somewhere, always at the World in Stitches, I don't bring a light. If I travel other places like Galleria, I do bring a light, because you never know really kind of what the lighting is.
Yeah.
So some of these that I have seen in the past, and I do have one like this, it comes with a light. The one I bought and this one does not, because I don't really feel like I need it.
I do have one with the light, because I do like both light and magnification. But I do find those ones that have both of them are harder to find now.
Yeah. Anyway, so this works really well for me, and I use this at home too. I use this exact same setup at home.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you to Kathy and Missy for letting me have that little loophole. But my goal really is to not purchase anything until Galleria.
That was my goal this morning too.
Of course, if something, if something comes up, like,
that you just can't resist.
who knows, if it's like some older chart that I see that I may never see again. But I'm really going to try not to buy anything until Galleria, which we are leaving for on
Yes, we're going on, I want to say
the 28th?
September. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that's it.
Yeah.
Thursday anyway, the last Thursday of September.
Yep. So we'll leave on Thursday and come home on Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Thursday is always nice. The preview,
Yep.
Which is the first opportunity to go and shop there.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a crowded
event.
Yeah.
So this is not haul, but this is something that I got at the World in Stitches today. Randy had this box that was, near the front of the store, and she had a few items in it. And so I was just like looking in the box as I was perusing the store, and I saw this. So this has a number 2 on it, and it's a finished piece of wood, and it has this thing on it that slides on and off. And I said to Randy, what is this? And she said, she said she thought it was something to do with knitting. And so I was like, okay, and I put it back in the box, and she goes, well, that box of stuff is free. I'm like, okay, I'm taking it. Because I thought it was cool. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I think it's kind of neat. So if any of you out there know exactly what this thing is, please let me know, and let me know how I can use it. So I just thought it was cool. So this is haul, but I'm sticking to my
yes, you're sticking to that premise.
Right. Yep. All right. I think this is going to be a short one today.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think that takes care of everything except for plans.
Okay, well, plans. We had the September Boss Meet numbers pulled, and again, that's our version of Whitco that we do with our friends Missy and Kathy at Two Needles Pulling Thread. And Kathy picked our numbers. And I think you said you had a pretty good board, and I do too. I've fallen off track a little bit on the last few months, but I think I'm back on track in September.
Okay.
I've got 5 days to stitch what I want, when I want.
5 days?
5 days, yeah.
Okay.
5 days of a Prairie Schooler Santa. So I got to pick up the next one, go from there.
All right.
And I've got 5 days of working on a gift project, of which there's many contestants for that spot. And I've got 5 days.
You know my birthday's coming up, right?
I do. That's why I was really glad this came up in September. And I've got 5 days of Beach Bounty, which is that large Stony Creek that I really like. That I think I know that was picked at least one other of the previous 6 months for Boss Me. And I did not get to that. It's a little intimidating to me since that is
one stitch at a time.
Yes.
One stitch at a time.
Yeah. So this is good motivation to get back to that.
Yeah. So I have not finished our, let's see, we started in June, right?
Yes.
June. So
July.
July. So I haven't finished all of my July yet, because part of my July was
apparently live on the runway now.
Yeah. Right. Sorry for the plane. Because part of my July was to stitch 40 hours on Little Drummer Boy, which is my Haid project. I put it on my board twice to stitch 20 hours, never thinking that it would be pulled twice in the same month, but it was. But I still have, I got until December to stitch 40 hours on it. I have 9 done so far, and I haven't stitched on it since, but I got to pull that out. Anyways, but this time I have to start a new small, which is good. And then I have...
Because you probably need one for an upcoming exchange, right? And
I've already started a new small because I've started those sleds.
Oh,
right?
That's true.
So that's kind of done.
Yeah.
But I need a small. We're doing a friends exchange, and then we're doing. I need one for Stitchin at the farm, which is happening the first week of November in New Hampshire, and then I need one for my great niece because I've decided now that I've stitched her 2 ornaments, so I'm going to have to stitch her an ornament every year. So I'll need one for her. But I have to also get moving on them because I need my finisher to finish things for me. So, So anyway, so that's a good one. And then,
gee, just think how beautiful that tree will look though in years to come for your, your grandniece. Like, geez, there'll be 2 decades worth of Auntie Jane's ornaments.
Right, I got finished the Paul Revere block on early Americans, which I'm excited about because I really want to finish that too.
I really want you to get that project done anyway, Jane.
All right,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I want to get on that someday.
Okay, all right. Well, I finished block 1, so whenever you're ready to start that. Let's see, what else did I get? I got choose a pattern and fabric for Stitchin at the farm. So, which is something that I really have to do.
Yeah.
So I was very happy with those. Of course, I have not finished my July, and I have not finished August. But like I said, I finished 1 block today, which was the button-up, start and finish a block. So that's good. That's done. Check.
Wow.
And then I have. I got to get back to Let Freedom Ring, so I got 10 hours on that, 10 hours on the Arc. So,
they'll put a good dent in both those.
Yeah. And like I said, going on a cruise the second weekend in second week of September. It's a cruise to Alaska. We're leaving from Vancouver.
Nice.
So, I have a long plane ride.
Right.
So I should get some decent stitching in then.
Maybe a little shipboard stitching?
Maybe, yeah.
What will the weather be like? Do you know? Will it be...
It'll be in the, 50s.
Okay.
50s, 60s, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be jacket,
Right,
definitely jacket weather.
Nice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that'll be great.
Yeah. So that's what I'm planning on doing.
All right.
So
I guess that'll keep us busy. When is the next time going to be? Let's see. Think we'll get one in before you go away? Yeah,
because
all right.
Let's see. We'll definitely get one in.
Okay.
We can do that because I'm leaving on the 11th.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Yeah.
We'll fit that in.
So, sometime.
All
it
right.
may not be on a Saturday. It might be a little, a couple of days before or whatever. But,
we'll figure that out.
Yeah. You'll hear from us again.
All
right.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Always.
And
happy stitching.
And happy anniversary, Chris.
Happy anniversary, Jane.
We'll see you again. Bye-bye.